Okay, good morning. I'm going to read today the book called The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt. And I hope you have your listening ears on because I'm going to be asking questions as we read, okay? So let's get into it. So, The Day the Crayons Quit. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. So what's the boy's name? Duncan. Good. And what did he find in his desk? Letters. Good. The first letter said, "Hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon." So why did Red Crayon quit? Because he's used all the time. He's always working. There we go. Always working. Even on holidays, he has to work. Our next letter says, "Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizards' hats. But it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon." So why did Purple Crayon quit? Because Duncan's not being very neat. He's coloring outside the lines. Our next letter says, "Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan because I am neither. I am beige and I am proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crown. It's not fair that Brown gets all the bears, ponies, and puppies while the only things I get are turkey dinners, if I'm lucky. And wheat. Let's be honest. When was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crayon." So why did Beige Crayon quit? Because he was tired of being called light brown and dark tan, and he wasn't used very often. Our next letter says, "Duncan, Gray Crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color in all by myself. And don't even get me started on your rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things. Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know. So are very tiny rocks, pebbles. How about one of those once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon." So why did Gray Crayon quit? Because he was always being used to color such big animals. And he was tired. And what are some other things that Gray Crayon says Duncan could color instead? baby penguins, rocks, pebbles, things like that. Our next letter says, Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time, I'm the same color as the page you are using me on, white. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or to fill an empty space between other things. And it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon. And over here we have a picture, and the title says, White Cat in the Snow by Duncan. So why did White Crayon quit? Because you couldn't see him and he wasn't being used very often. And when he was being used, it's always on white paper, so you can't even see him. Okay, our next letter says, Hi Duncan, I hate being used to draw the outline of things. Things that are colored in by other colors, all of which think they are brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw a nice beach ball and then fill in the colors of the beach ball with all the other crayons. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon. So why was Black Crayon writing a letter to quit? Because he was only being used to draw the outlines. Our next letter says, Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I am writing for 2 reasons. One is to say that I like my workloads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problems and wish to congratulate you on a very successful coloring things green career so far. The second reason I write is for my friends Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. So is Green Crayon upset with his job? No, he's quite happy. But why is he writing? Because his friends Yellow and Orange Crayon keep arguing. Let's keep reading. Our next letter says, Dear Duncan, Yellow Crayon here. I need you to tell Orange Crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking, and I can prove I'm the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color in the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your pal and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon. So why was Yellow Crayon writing a letter to Duncan? Because he was trying to tell Duncan that he is the true color of the sun. So let's read our next letter now. Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon already talked to you, the big whiner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I am clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday, you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Orange, you glad I'm here? Ha! Your pal and the real color of the sun, Orange Crayon. So what was Orange Crayon's letter about? That he is the true color of the sun. Our next letter says, Dear Duncan, it's been great being your favorite color this past year, and the year before, and the year before that. I have really enjoyed all those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is that I am so short and stubby, I can't even see over the railing in the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubby friend, Blue Crayon. So why did Blue Crayon write a letter to quit? Because he's used so much. He's this little itty bitty stubby crayon now, and he can't even see over the railing of the crayon box. Now our next letter says, Duncan. Okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. It's because you think I am a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color in her Little Princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now back to us. Could you please use me sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend, Pink Crayon. So why is Pink Crayon quitting? Because Duncan never uses him because he thinks he's a girl's color. Our next letter. Hey Duncan, it's me, Peach Crayon. Why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need some clothes. Help! Your naked friend, Peach Crayon. So why is Peach Crayon quitting? Because he's naked and he doesn't want to be seen. Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color. And of course he wanted his crayons to be happy. And that gave him an idea. So stop for a second and think to yourself, what do you think Duncan's idea is going to be? When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring. And the crayons gave him an A+ for creativity. The end. So, what is the big lesson that Duncan learned after reading all the letters from his crayons? that he should use them all equally and that he should be more creative when coloring. Okay, that's all our time for today. I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.